Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock for our second 10-minute power sesh for this week through February, the last week of February. Today is the 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you are live with me now, please drop a hi in the chat. If you are not live with me and you're catching this later on, beyond the 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern, please drop the word replay in the comments below if you don't see that red light button in the corner. Now, we are going to uncover a few things really quickly, all in the next 10 minutes, for how to get butts and seats on a live webinar, how to close more sales, because your prospects are on a webinar from a person like myself who is closing the sales for you. Tonight, every single Tuesday, for example, we have 8 p.m. to about 8:30, 8:45, where we talk business with your leads, your prospects. And if you don't have butts and seats, we cannot close sales for you. Now, there will be a replay, and that is incredible. And we want you to maximize that. That's going to be a funnel that you can have that's going to expire this Friday. Okay, it's going to expire end of month. It's going to be incredible for you to utilize if you do not have butts and seats for tonight. And if you do have butts and seats for tonight, whether it's one person, 5 people, 10 people, whatever it is, I want you to drop your number right now for how many are attending from you, because you're doing the work to get butts and seats. Okay. And I also want you to know that the only way that you can get more sales in one swing based on someone else's effort, meaning I'm pitching the business tonight, I'm walking through all the criteria for them to know live, talking with them, just like I'm talking with you. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Sim. Hi, Mary. I'm talking with you. It makes it way more simple for you to engage if I'm like, hi, Nicole, how are you? Right? And that's what's happening tonight. Now, you don't have to go do that. You're not doing it. You're simply getting a person there so that we can help close the sales for you, making it personalized and strategic for them, making it so they want in, making it so that you can be personally touching them in, hey, this is how much you want to make. This is the solution we have for you. Are you ready to rock? Okay. So for the handful of you guys on right now with me, and even those on the replay, if you don't see the red light button, I want you to ask a question for how to get butts and seats. Even if you know the answer, if you want to collaborate and you have a question that you want someone else to hear for how to get butts and seats on a live webinar so that we can close the sales, so we can close the leads for you. Yes, it is up to you 100% to actually follow up with that person and say, hey, Bob, saw you on tonight. Are you ready for the elite enrollment link? Are you ready to rock? Or someone who's like, hey, I was there, but I have questions. Awesome, Bethany. What questions can I answer for you now? Please, please, please do not treat it like customer service. Remember that. If ever you feel that you're keeping the conversation open-ended, like it ends on a ... guess what? That ... is never, ever going to resolve because you're treating it like customer service. Drop that in the chat right now. Drop it in the chat. Customer service. Because guess what? You are leading from the front. You are in authority positioning. They found you. They want to learn from you. I don't care if you're new. I don't care if you're a seasoned pro. I don't care if you got 5 sales in a day like Nicole did the last 24 hours, or if you're a person who's still working on your first 5 sales, okay? You're in authority positioning. So you have to show up like you know what you're doing, which means assuming the sale, asking for the sale, getting a person there, and not treating it like customer service, like what you guys are commenting right now, right? Here's an example of customer service. Hey, Bob, got your information. Let me know if you have questions. Does Bob have any reason to respond? They're like, who the frig is that? Even if you're like, hey, Bob, it's Nicole. I just got your information about working online. You would think, you could assume that working online is the tie down, that they want to respond. Guess what? It's not. When you first get a lead to your phone, it should not be a preface. It should not be a precursor like you're playing customer service already. And then you wonder, you wonder why people are blowing up your phone with lots of questions, even if they've watched the video, the replay, the funnel, the video sales letter, whatever it is. You're wondering why they have so many questions. Well, you set the first impression that you're customer service by ending a conversation, a text message, an email with a ... Difference between something like, do you have any questions? That's a customer service line compared to, what questions can I answer for you now? compared to, are you ready to get started? That one's not horrible, but in comparison, are you ready to get started? In comparison to, what's stopping you from getting started? Totally the same idea. And I'm not saying you can't use the word something like, are you ready to get started? That's a point blank question. That's a point blank answer. I love it. It's direct. It's good. And if you're back and forth with someone, let's say Billy Bob attends tonight and they're like, hey, Josh, I was on, but I have some questions. No problem, Bob. What questions can I answer for you now? Even just using the word now subconsciously plants the seed for like, now, do it now, do it now. Let's get it done now, not later, not let's think about it. Does that make sense? If it does, please drop your favorite emoji in the chat right now for me. Even those on the replay, if you don't see the red light button, drop your favorite emoji if you hear what I'm saying, okay? Asking the question like, what's stopping you from getting started? Are you ready for the direct elite enrollment link? You're tying down the word elite because I will use that phrase tonight on the call. You're tying down, are you ready to fill it out? Sometimes I will even drop the phrase, are you ready to enroll $99? So I put a dollar sign and a 99. Are you ready to enroll $99 elite? You don't write out the word dollar, okay? It's going to be, are you ready to enroll $99 elite, okay? Because it ties it down to what it is they're purchasing. They know that they have a price. And if they come back and they're like, what? It costs money. Then you already know that they didn't pay attention. They didn't watch the video. They were not there. They were not engaged. Okay? If that makes sense, please drop the phrase makes sense in the chat. Okay, we've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to do this 10-minute power sesh. So if you have questions for me on how to get butts and seats for tonight, please drop them right now. And even those on the replay, if you don't see the red light button in the corner, and it is beyond the 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern, I still want you to drop a question. If you have something around getting people on a Tuesday webinar for us to close sales for you, you get to follow up. You get to ask for the sale, yes. But we're going to present the information. We're going to do the grunt work for you so that you can close a sale easier, so that they have the information live, and then you get to approach it with what, guys? Authority positioning. AP, put that in the chat right now, AP. Authority positioning. Again, it doesn't matter if you got 5 sales in the last day, like Nicole O'Connor, shout out, good job, girl, or if you're barely working on your first 5 sales. It doesn't matter if you've been in for 3 years or if you've been in for 2 months or 3 days. What matters is your authority positioning. Put that acronym in the chat, AP. Authority positioning. You want it to be where the person wants to connect with you and you lead them to where you want to go, not because you're manipulating, not because you're trying to sell them, not because you're in the convincing game. Because I'm going to be real with you. If you feel you're convincing people, you're doing it wrong. People should want to come to you. It's called attraction marketing. Put the acronym right now, AM. Attraction marketing. People are coming to you and the first thing out of their mouth is, how do I get started? Hey, I just watched your video. Can you send me the link? Hey, I just watched your video. I have this, that question. Hey, I just watched your video and I'm going to enroll on Friday when I get paid. Whatever it is, you want to have authority positioning and you want it to be through attraction marketing. Notice that in the funnel team, we don't do outdated strategies like bugging family and friends. Could we teach that? Could we go tell you to make a list and to talk to everyone in your neighborhood and be that girl on the block? Yeah, we totally could. No, we don't. Because those strategies are outdated. If you want up-to-date strategies, if you want the most clear and concise, and what I said yesterday in our first power session, if you want the most accurate type of marketing, the accuracy in the 4-point formula is not just for social media videos. It's not just for long-form videos. It's for how you speak. It's for what you say. It's for the comment back on a reel, whatever it is. You should be following that 4-point formula every single time. How do you master the 4-point formula? You go into the vault and you look at the dozen plus, I think there's like 15 videos about short form video content, and then you apply it to everything that you do. Okay, we've got 30 seconds. Get butts and seats tonight. Do not delay your progress for how to get people there, for following up. Oh my gosh, you guys, here's my invitation to you. I don't care how long you've been in. Look at your leads over the last 3 months, okay? That's the big one there. 3 months. Look at every single lead that you have, whether Facebook DM, whether a text message, whether a notification on your phone, whether an email. Look at every single lead and invite them tonight. And here's what I want you to say. Write it down because we're wrapping up. It's exactly 10 minutes according to my little timer thing here. There's what I want you to say. Obviously entering your name, their name, not literally what I'm saying. Hey, Bob, Nicole here. I'm teaching live tonight how to make $200 a day working at home. Do you want to attend? Get to the point. $200 a day, that's a lot of what can be real for you. That's a lot of what newbies are and can be doing just like you. $200 a day is 2.5 sales if you're selling it at the 99 level and you're getting a 70% commission, okay? Hey, Bob, Nicole here. I'm teaching live tonight how to make $200 a day working at home. Do you want to attend? Get to the point, get a yes or no, drop them the tftwebinars.com link, and then have them take a screenshot, have them be there, engage with them on the webinar, and actually ask for the sale once it's done. If you're down with that, drop the word deal in the chat right now for me, even if you're on the replay. We will see you on the inside. See you tonight, guys. Thank you for popping on. Enjoy your power session.